Ever found yourself in a tight spot, needing access to your earned wages before payday? It's a common scenario. Life throws curveballs, unexpected expenses pop up, and sometimes waiting 2 weeks just isn't an option. That's where Earned Wage Access, or EWA, services like Payactiv come into play. But with any financial service, the big question always looms: what are the fees? Does Payactiv charge anything? That's exactly what we're diving into today. Now, before we zero in on Payactiv specifically, let's paint a broader picture. Traditional payday loans have long been the go-to for quick cash, but they often come with exorbitant interest rates and fees, trapping borrowers in a cycle of debt. EWA services emerged as an alternative, aiming to provide faster access to earned but unpaid wages without the predatory lending practices. These services partner with employers, allowing employees to access a portion of their already earned wages before their regular payday. Think of it this way. You've worked hard for those hours. The money is technically yours, but it's just not readily available. EWA services bridge that gap. But how do they make money? That's the core of our discussion today. Payactiv is one of the more recognizable names in the EWA space. They offer a range of financial wellness services beyond just early wage access, including budgeting tools, bill pay, and even financial education resources. This multifaceted approach sets them apart from some competitors who solely focus on the early wage access feature. So, does Payactiv charge fees? The short answer is yes, but it's crucial to understand the nuances. The fee structure isn't a simple flat fee for every transaction. It's more complex and depends on several factors. Firstly, Payactiv doesn't typically charge employers to offer their services. This is a key differentiator. The cost is generally borne by the employee who chooses to use the service. This makes it an appealing benefit for employers looking to enhance their employee benefits package without incurring direct costs. Now, let's break down the types of fees you might encounter with Payactiv. One common type is a transaction fee for accessing your earned wages early. This fee can vary depending on how you choose to receive the funds. For instance, transferring the money to a bank account might have one fee, while opting for a faster transfer to a debit card or using an ATM withdrawal could incur a slightly higher fee. It's important to note that Payactiv aims for transparency in its fee structure. They typically disclose all potential fees upfront, allowing users to make informed decisions before initiating a transaction. This transparency is crucial in the financial services industry, helping users avoid unexpected charges. Another potential fee to be aware of is related to the Payactiv card. Payactiv often provides users with a prepaid debit card that can be used for various financial transactions, such as purchases and ATM withdrawals. While having the card can be convenient, there might be fees associated with certain actions, such as out-of-network ATM withdrawals or inactivity fees if the card isn't used for a specific period. Beyond transaction fees and potential card-related fees, Payactiv doesn't typically charge interest on the accessed wages. This is a significant distinction from payday loans. You're accessing money you've already earned, so there's no loan involved and therefore no interest accrues. This is a fundamental difference and a major advantage of EWA services like Payactiv compared to traditional high-interest lending options. Now, let's address a common misconception. Some people might assume that using Payactiv frequently will result in accumulating fees and becoming financially burdensome. While frequent use could lead to more transaction fees, it's essential to consider the context. If you're using Payactiv to avoid late fees on bills or to cover essential expenses during a financial emergency, the relatively small transaction fee might be significantly less costly than the alternatives, such as overdraft fees or late payment penalties. Ultimately, the cost-effectiveness of Payactiv depends on individual circumstances and how the service is utilized. It's crucial to carefully evaluate your needs and compare the potential fees with the costs of other financial solutions. To summarize, Payactiv does charge fees, primarily in the form of transaction fees for accessing earned wages early and potentially for certain actions related to the Payactiv card. However, they don't charge interest on the accessed wages, and they strive for transparency in their fee structure. It's also worth mentioning that Payactiv's focus extends beyond just providing early wage access. Their suite of financial wellness tools, including budgeting resources and financial education, can be valuable for users looking to improve their overall financial health. These additional services can provide long-term benefits beyond simply accessing wages early. Before deciding to use any EWA service, including Payactiv, it's crucial to do your due diligence. Carefully review the fee schedule, compare it with other available options, and assess whether the service aligns with your specific financial needs. Don't hesitate to reach out to Payactiv's customer support if you have any questions or require clarification about their fees or services. Remember, responsible financial management involves understanding all associated costs and making informed decisions. EWA services can be a valuable tool for managing short-term cash flow needs, but they shouldn't be relied upon as a long-term solution to financial instability. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.